regarding hedge fund superstar Eddie Lampert. David, what's he doing?
Bill. He's busy. Eddie Lampert, the billionaire hedge fund manager and controlling shareholder of Sears Holdings, is embarking on an effort to raise billions in new money for his wildly successful hedge fund ESL, according to people familiar with the situation. ESL is already a giant with assets in excess of $18 billion, but Lampert has rarely raised new money. Almost all of the assets in the fund are the result of compounding, given his 19-year-old fund has delivered annual returns net of fees that approach 30%. And the fund's largest position, a 40% stake in Sears Holdings, is not exactly liquid. Now we'll get to this full screen. Rather than raise money by pursuing his own marketing strategy, Lampert has enlisted Goldman Sachs to raise him what is expected to be between $3 and $5 billion. Goldman will essentially be doing a private placement of LP units in ESL. The minimum investment, $25 million, and the money will carry a 5-year lockup with 6 months' notice due to withdraw, or else you're in for another 5 years. Lampert has traditionally had long lockups, given his style of investing is to take large positions and hold them for many years. Goldman Sachs is expected to have some sort of modified roadshow for the capital raising. While $3 to $5 billion in new funds may be the target, given the unprecedented liquidity in the market and the track record of ESL, it's possible the offering could attract more than $5 billion. Why is Lampert raising money now? Well, a spokesman for ESL declined comment on that and everything else. But the obvious answer would be because he can. Of course, raising so much new money will allow Lampert to either increase the size of some of his current positions, including a stake in Citigroup, or begin to take some new, large stakes.
Intriguing. What do you make of the timing right now?
You know, I think there is incredible liquidity right now, and if you want to get bigger and you want to make even more money and you want to be able to deploy capital in some situations, now's as good a time as any. But you never know when these are going to end, when liquidity, so why not take advantage right now?
Especially if rates continue to rise here. Money's not as cheap as it was.
Perhaps not be, but given his track record, it would seem hard to imagine he wouldn't be able to raise money whenever he wanted.
Right.
Through the years, though, Bill, he's typically just done it in one-off, a little bit here, a little bit there. He really doesn't have any marketing department or anything of that kind that many other hedge funds do, hence his decision to go to Goldman, which is going to make a nice piece of change just using that Lampert name.
Very good. David, great stuff.